Okay, hello everybody again. This is Ron Dittmars talking to you from the Erasmus Academy recording studios. And we have a shorter section here. This is the fourth in a series of 5 on St. Nicholas. And Irene is here with us as our guest speaker. So as I read the sentence out loud, she will repeat after me as always, and then please repeat with her to get a sense of the sound and the flow of the sentences. And then I'll ask her selected questions about the grammar. And so try to also think in your own minds, imagine what the answer would be as we piece together the meaning of these lines. So here we go. And this, the last sessions have been in this week about 13 or 14 minutes. This is going to be no more than 7 or 8 minutes. Nikolaus litt auf seiner Pilgerfahrt oft großer Not. Everybody?
Nikolaus litt auf seiner Pilgerfahrt oft großer Not.
Okay, so lit comes from what? Comes from leiden, to suffer. So is this a strong verb or a weak verb?
A strong verb.
Strong. So it's leiden, lit, gelitten. So E-I-I-I is the vowel pattern for that. So what's the direct? So this is the subject. Nikolaus suffered. And where's the direct object?
Großer Not.
Good. See, it says die Not. It's kind of a funny word. It means need or want or trouble or affliction, and it's feminine. And then what case auf seiner Pilgerfahrt? What case is that?
Dative.
Dative. So auf can take either accusative or dative. This happens to be a dative on his pilgrimage, traveling as a pilgrim. Okay, just translate the first sentence.
Nicholas often suffered great need on his pilgrimage.
Good. Irene picked up this often a little bit early in the sentence, which is perfect. So you can do that if it fits fits well, sorry, in English. Going on. Bei allem Hunger blieb aber stets fröhlich.
Bei allem Hunger blieb aber stets fröhlich.
Verb is?
Blieb.
Strong verb from bleiben means he remained. And then is obviously the subject. In the case of every hunger, and then this means stets, continually. So translate that.
But in the case of every hunger, he remained continually happy.
Good, and she also nicely brought this forward in the beginning of the sentence too, which makes a lot of sense. Zog durch das Land und predigte das Wort Gottes. Everybody?
Zog durch das Land und predigte das Wort Gottes.
Verb is?
Zog
Yeah.
und predigte.
Good, two verbs. So from ziehen, strong verb, and predigte, simply adding a te, means that this is a weak verb, so that it doesn't have any vowel change, doesn't suffer any vowel changes. Okay, translate?
He traveled through the land and preached the word of God.
Good. Den Kindern erzählte Geschichten aus der Bibel. Everybody?
Den Kindern erzählte Geschichten aus der Bibel.
So we want always to think of the first verb. Our English ears want to see that as the subject, but but it's den Kindern. So let's using our procedure. Where's the verb?
Erzählte.
Erzählte, which means
he told.
He told. So this is the subject. This is the subject here. He told, and then den Kindern is what case?
Dative.
And you can sort of pick that up by the verb itself. He told to whom? So he told to the children. He told stories from the Bible, aus der Bibel, Geschichten. Eines Tages kehrte in die Heimat zurück. Im Maira war der alte Bischof gestorben. Everybody?
Eines Tages kehrte in die Heimat zurück. In Maira war der alte Bischof gestorben.
What eines Tages? What case is that?
Genitive.
Good. Genitive time when. So one day. And then what's the zurück doing here?
It's a separable prefix from kehrte.
Good. Whenever you see a preposition at the end of a clause or a sentence, you have to think that it belongs to the verb, which it always does. So he returned in die Heimat, directional accusative, to his home. And then go on, here war, what's the verb complex?
War gestorben.
Which means?
He had died.
Good. Pluperfect. Yeah. Okay. So in Maya, the old bishop, so the bishop who was in that town died. Going on. Als man Nikolaus erblickte, fragte man, wer sei.
Als man Nikolaus erblickte, fragte man, wer sei.
Ich bin Nikolaus, ein Diener Christi, antwortete er.
Ich bin Nikolaus, ein Diener Christi, antwortete er.
Okay, so up to here, where's the verb?
Erblickte
We had this once
und
before.
fragte.
Yeah. Erblickte means caught sight of. Where's the subject?
Man.
Man. When you ever see man, that's automatically the subject of the sentence. So as one caught sight of Nikolaus, this is the direct object. Notice that proper nouns don't need the definite article to indicate case. And then where's the next part goes?
Fragte man.
One asked, and then what mood is this? Sei, and why?
Subjunctive.
Mhm.
Because it's in indirect speech.
Indirect speech or indirect question here. So one asked him, understood, who he was, but who he was is the question. It's the indirect question, but it's reporting what someone else asked. So instead of being a direct statement, German requires a subjunctive there. Okay. Indicative would have been ist, wer ist, but sei is the proper form. Ich bin Nikolaus. We did this translated already. You want to just translate that sentence?
I am Nicholas, a servant of Christ, he answered.
This is the genitive here. The form is used. Da führte man ihn ins Gotteshaus, und ernannte ihn zum Bischof. Everybody?
Da führte man ihn ins Gotteshaus und ernannte ihn zum Bischof.
Where's the first verb?
Führte.
From führen, to lead. And then where's the subject?
Man.
Man. And what is this da? Is it da an adverb or a subordinate conjunction?
An adverb.
Good. At that point, one led him, direct object, him. And then what is it ins a contraction for?
In das.
In das. I'm coming up to 8 minutes here, I see. So we have to finish within 8. In das. So at that point, one led him into the Gottes house, the house of God, and the verb here is ernannten, and really means to name, but you can also say designated, and one understood as a subject, designated him as bishop, zum Bischof. Okay, going on. Als wieder ins Freie trat,
Als wieder ins Freie trat,
stand sein alter grauer Esel vor der Tür. Von da an wurde sein treuer Begleiter.
Stand sein alter grauer Esel vor der Tür. Von da an wurde sein treuer Begleiter.
So no, he's coming back from the Holy Land, and he went into this house, and he was named bishop, designated bishop, and then ins Freie means outside, simply from this house where he was, or this building. Wieder ins Freie traten is from treten, as he stepped. So you want to, and then stand comes from what?
Stehen.
Stehen, good. Stood, his old gray donkey before the door. Do that sentence, the whole sentence there.
As he stepped again outside, his old gray donkey stood before the door.
Great. Von da an, from that point on, and then wurde by itself means what?
He became.
He became, yeah. Is referring to the donkey. So do that little half sentence.
From that point on, he became his loyal companion.
It's not really a half sentence, it's a whole sentence, but it seems so short. Anyway, we finished in 9 minutes. Thanks so much, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed it, and come back for our final session next time for our concluding section on the St. Nicholas. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.